Hi everyone, I'm Jimaku Brimstone. Welcome to Top 10 Best EPs of 2024. If you are new to this channel and to me as a person, some quick info for you. I've been a huge music fan, especially rock metal genres, since like early 2001. Since then I've heard over 100,000 records. And this video is coming out so late because I've been busy with Doom MIDI covers, live and other stuff, and I also had to find time to listen to at least 200 EPs that were released in 2024. And I'm finally done, so I'm going to share 20 EPs in this video, 10 honorable mentions and the top 10. Starting with honorable mentions, we've got Blight Feeder, The Form of Suffering. This is like a deathcore EP. I found this band by accident at the beginning of 2025. I think it was the song Crowned in Revocation. It reminded me like a mix of Crown Magnetar, Lorna Shore, Dyer's Murder, that kind of stuff. So if you're into those bands, I suggest you give this one a shot because this EP, it's actually quite good from beginning to the end. The Form of Suffering has great production, great vocals, great music. Give this one a shot. Next we've got the Platinum Volume 1, 2, 3. This is like a half recommendation because I've stumbled upon the song Spare Me. This is interesting. Love the vocal performance, the emotions in the vocalist voice and all of that. So I've decided to check out the entire discography and I was very disappointed because most of the songs from this band are like generic metalcore, something like Spirit Box, etc. Not for me, but on those three EPs, Volume 1, 2, 3, we have at least one great song. We've got Spare Me on Volume 3, we've got Don't Look Away on Volume 2, and Forgotten on Volume 1. So you should check it out, maybe you're going to enjoy the entire thing. For me, it was just those three songs that grabbed my attention and I actually enjoy coming back to those. Production is very modern, it's crisp, the vocals slap. Same with the music, for the most part. Reflections Shadow, this one continues the more tall direction of the band. It's more lower, angrier, it's dark and heavy. This sounds like a completely different band if you're going to listen to the Color Clear or the Exist album. There are only 3 songs here. The production slaps, the breakdowns, the dark oppressive atmosphere this EP has. You have to experience it at least once in your lifetime. Moran Powiaty, this is a Polish metalcore band. I found their music over 14 years ago and at the time they weren't playing metalcore, they were more into hardcore and slight nu metal and punk edge. I enjoyed their debut album Mojda w Kubeł, that one was fantastic. Then one of the vocalists quit the band and maybe one of the guitarists and they've changed their direction into something more similar to old school Architects and bands like Parkway Drive, August Burns Red, all that stuff. So you can give this one a shot. This is a return because they haven't released anything like past 5 to 6 years. It's a good EP, especially the song Skrzydła, which has slight black metalish elements, especially in the middle of the song with the blast beat section. Mój płomień is great as well. Even if you don't know Polish language, those are the standard lyrics about, you know, perseverance, trying to be a better person, trying to survive, reminiscing about the past, all of that stuff. It all slaps. It's a great EP, not the best one that came out in 2024, but it's something that I wanted to shout out because they've returned and they've actually provided us with some great music. Disembodied Tyrant and Synestia, the Poetic Edda, or however you pronounce that. This one is actually pretty great, but there's going to be another Disembodied Tyrant release later in the top 10, so I wanted just to shout this one out. I think my nephew showed me this stuff, like he sent me the link and he said I would enjoy it, so I did, especially the song Death Empress. I love that stuff. This is like deathcore, tall, whatever, but it has so much intensity to it, so many tempo changes, mood changes, it's all here, the atmosphere, the talent in the vocal department, the writing, the songs just flow so well. Yeah, this one you have to experience it in your lifetime, even if you're not into deathcore. Waste in Decay, so this is like the second or the third EP by this band. I found their music back in like 2021, 2020. Because of their debut full-length, Pray for Nothing. I saw them perform it live on YouTube, which is still up there, so you can go check it out. What grabbed my attention was the vocalist, who was very emotional, full of passion, the growling, the screaming, it was all on point. Then he sadly quit the band because he has a child now, so he has to provide for his daughter, and they've changed the vocalist and they've dropped 2 EPs in 2024 in Decay and in something else. This one I feel it's slightly better than the other one, so I wanted to shout it out, especially the song Flatline and Death Grip. Those two are fantastic. Yeah, the music is on point. It's standard deathcore but with some punch and grit to it. Give them a chance. Listen to Pray for Nothing, listen to this one. Tell me in the comment section what you think about it. I would love to hear your opinion if you're going to discover this band. Body Snatcher, Vile Conduct. So those are my boys. I saw them live last year where they performed most of the songs from this EP. Their music is heavy as hell. The song Human Disdain is on point. I love the breakdowns here, the guitars, the bass, the drums. The production by Will Putney is on point as usual. Murder 8 features Jamie Justa of Hatebreed, which is also fantastic. I have nothing bad to say about this EP, except for the fact that the songs are quite similar to each other, so you might not remember them that much, but still they do slap. So yeah, check this one out. Cohen Noise, Some Things Aren't Forever But For A Reason, Volume 1. So again we have a band that released 3 EPs, Volume 1, 2, 3. I hate this trend, just drop a full-length release like one. Cohen Noise was called Cohen before. I have no clue why they've added noise, probably because of some legal reasons. The band was called Cohen because of the character from the BioShock game. You have to play BioShock 1. It's one of the best games of all time. Right up there with Dishonored, Prey 2017, Fear 1, Heroes of Might and Magic 2 and 3. Just check all of those games out. Going back to Cohen Noise, it's like a newcore band. I especially enjoy the song Affection and Fantasy. Those two are fantastic. Overall, I feel like this EP is great, but volume 2 and 3 slightly drops the ball. It's not as interesting and intense as this one, but if you're into metalcore, nu metal, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy this band. I am not sure why they are so underrated and unknown, because they're way more fun than most of the newcore bands that actually became quite big. Like, I cannot stand most of that stuff, and I love nu metal. I feel like people are taking bad stuff from metalcore and bad stuff from nu metal and linking it together to create even worse thing, and bands like Tala, for example, where they take only the good stuff from nu metal and hardcore whatever, and they create this very intense sounding hybrid, and most of the bands do not. They just copy Linkin Park and add even worse choruses from metalcore, because that's how nucore usually sounds like. It sounds like Linkin Park plus awful emo metalcore choruses, and that's why I cannot stand it. But this band, Cohen Noise, well, this EP, it slaps. Silos, The Path. I was supposed to see this band live, but sadly I got sick, so yeah, bummer. The Path is like a collection of 5 B-sides that didn't make the cut for the previous record from 2023. I am not sure why they didn't include Worship Decay, Immovable Stone and Heavy is the Crown. Those were singles released to promote the 2023 record, but 2 years before that. They should have been a part of this EP, because Worship Decay and Immovable Stone especially are better songs than anything of the album and of this EP. So it's a damn shame that it wasn't added anywhere. Maybe someday in the future Silos is going to like release a B-side compilation with 10 or 15 songs, and we're going to have all of that stuff here. For now we've got 5 songs here from The Path. Disavowed is especially the highlight of it, even if it has some clean vocals, which I am not that into, to be quite honest. The Path also slaps, featuring Debbie, As Above So Below. I love those crunchy heavy guitar riffs. You always know that it's Josh, like he has his own style when it comes to guitar playing. What slightly bums me out is the fact that Sylosis was like adding more and more metalcore elements to their music since Josh became a member of Architects, then he quit. Yeah, this is a good thing. I feel like it's slightly better than the album from 2023, but I don't want it on top 10. It's like an honorable mention. And the last honorable mention, False Body. It's not permanent. This is like a mix of hardcore and grindcore. We've got 4 songs. Each song is like 2 minutes long at best. The pact goes hard, especially the breakdown, and it's same with Love and Machine. I love the vocals by Michelle, the production. It's chaotic, it's memorable, and it slaps. Go give it a shot. Number 10 is Helvis with Sarah Faye Seraphim. Helvis is a dude who was a part of a experimental deathcore band called Alliance. It's one of my all-time favorite bands. It's so sad that they broke up a couple of years ago. I don't remember what he played on, either bass or drums, something like that. Anyways, those 3 songs here, they sound like something Alliance would do. It's strictly instrumental, we have no vocals, but it sounds out of this world. It sounds like someone would combine deathcore, tech death, also some circus music and electronic stuff. If that sounds appealing to you, I suggest you go check it out. The production is not that great, but overall I do enjoy it, and I wonder what's going to happen in 2029, because on every cover art we have estimated 2029, so maybe that's when the ultimate release by Helvis is going to be announced and released, hopefully. Number 9, here we have Delilah, Blood on Your Hands. This is a band that I found like 5 months ago, and I've listened through this EP on their Bandcamp page, and I was like, this is amazing. Especially the song A Murder Scene So Serene. It sounds like something from 1999. It has that melodeath quality to it, the metalcore riffs as well. I am not even sure what to compare it to. The vocals go hard, the guitar riffs slap, the melodies are very memorable, the drumming is on point. Some of the clean singing is not for me, but overall this is a fantastic EP and you should give it a shot. On the 8th place we have Born Anew, A Different You. This is the last release by this band because they broke up, sadly. I enjoyed their previous efforts. This one is slightly different because they've added more nu metal elements into their music. I especially enjoyed the interlude, A Moment in Iridescent Blue. That song is very addictive. Other tracks, No Option for Decision, Thief to Skin, Lost Time, sound like Alpha Wolf but better. I couldn't find any information about the members, so just man 1, man 2, man 3. I hate when bands do this, where I cannot find their names on Discogs or Wikipedia or on their Instagram page or their Facebook page. Why do bands do that? Like, it's so annoying. Just leave your name or like nickname, whatever, just leave something. Number 7 is Northlane, Mirror's Edge. Northlane dropped another EP out of thin air. This band transformed into something quite different than what they were in the 2010s. Back then they were like more progressive metalcore, very interesting. I love the vocals then. When the vocalist left and they've got Marcus on, they switched more into electronic and instrumental metal with some breakdowns, even some nu metal elements here and there. I must say that I do enjoy their journey, their evolution, especially the last record, Obsidian. That was one of my favorites. This EP is not on the same level, but it has some fantastic songs, especially Dante. Dante is like 11 out of 10. Craft featuring Brandon of Structures, who's like a member of Northlane. He's the vocalist and guitarist of Structures. I love Structures. We need more Structures in our life. That band Structures, I want them to release another album or EP because it's been 2 or 3 years since they've released that latest one that had Planet of Garbage on, and Northlane did a fantastic job. The production, the music, the vocals, it's all on point. If you enjoy electronic, metalcore, alternative music, you have to listen to this one. On the 6th place we've got Downpour, Kill the Mind. This is their second release. This is like a super group because we've got Brian Fair from Shadows Fall on the vocals. We have Derek Kurzweil, who played in Unearth, I think. and this EP is not on the same level as their previous release, the self-titled one I think. I love the songs there, especially the Serpent's Tongue. This one is still pretty great. The title song Kill the Mind slaps, Your Last Revolution also fantastic. Give this one a shot. I feel like this band is very underrated, and if you especially enjoy Shadows Fall, you need to listen to this one because it sounds kinda similar. It doesn't have those melodies, it's more groovy, but it's a fun listen through and through. Number 5 with extra dip is Serj Tankian Foundations. So this is a special EP he released to commemorate his journey as a musician, whatever. And we have 5 songs, 5 B-sides that he wrote and recorded between 1998 and 2010 or 12 I think. That first song, AF Day, was from 1998. It was a song that Darren didn't want for System of a Down. My favorites here are Cartoon Buyer, Life's Revengeful Sun, and Justice Will Shine On. Those songs remind me of the glory days of System of a Down. It saddens me that Serj, Darren and other System of a Down members on their own they're just doing good things, but if they would just combine themselves and release another System of a Down record, maybe we would have some fantastic masterpiece again. I feel like there is no quality control, everyone is doing whatever they want. I know nothing about the musicians on this EP. It seems like every song has a different set of musicians. They just made a joke it's Serj Tankian, Serj Sardini, Serj Tankini, and Serj Tankster, because why not? Anyways, give this one a shot if you love System of a Down, because those songs are the closest, besides Darren's Marlecan Scars on Broadway, to the quality of System of a Down. On the 4th place, we've got Counterparts, Heaven Let Them Die. This is their heaviest release yet. I just love the intensity, the vocals, the guitar riffs, the drumming, the emotions in the vocals. Brand is on fire. I just love it. The music video for A Mortal Left Alive and No Lamp Was Lost, absolute cinema. The songs here slap. There isn't a single weak song here. It's a cohesive release that you should listen to if you enjoy metalcore, hardcore, or if you've listened to the End Band where Brandon is on the vocals and you are thinking that Counterparts is too melodic, it's too boring. You should give this one a shot because this sounds the closest to End, I must say. And on the 3rd place, we've got Disembodied Tyrant, The Tower, Part 1. I love it with all of my heart. This song, Malphagian and Aberrant Words. I just love the intensity, the vocals, the breakdowns are so crisp and heavy. Listening to this is like watching a movie. Just so much stuff going on. And I've heard this one over 100 times already. And believe me, I'm going to listen to it 100 times more. That's for sure. On the 2nd place, we've got Sledges, Losing Pace. So this is a discovery for me. I found this band by accident a year ago. It's a mix of nu metal, alternative metal and shoegaze. I don't know why it's called shoegaze. Why are you gazing upon those shoes? Go away. Ugh. June is Better Than July is one of the best songs of 2024. You have to listen to it. Stumbling As I Fall and Losing Pace are also on point. Even the 4th song, which is not listed here, it's still 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it goes hard. This is one of the best things that was released in 2024. I am not sure if anyone knows that it was released, but if you enjoy nu metal or shoegaze, you have to give this one a shot. If you love bands like Bleed, Fleshwater, then it's a no-brainer to listen to this thing. And the best EP of 2024, that title goes to X, Weapon X, Demo 2, Weapon X, Straight Edge, fuck you. I just love that Weapon X outro. Is one of the best songs of 2024 as well. I love the B and E featuring Car of F Crisis. I am a big F Crisis fan, as you know. I've also been straight edge my entire life, so I love the message of this EP, the music, the fact that we've got 2 Knocked Loose members here. Brian Garris, the vocalist of Knocked Loose, is on the bass, and Isaac Hale, the guitarist of Knocked Loose, who writes most of the music, writes music here. We also have Brian's brother, Trey Garris, on the drums. This sounds like Knocked Loose, but better. Yeah, I've said it. It's better, it's fun to listen to, the message is on point, the production is crisp, the heaviness, that outro, it's hilarious and cool at the same time, because when I first heard it, I laughed at how ridiculous it was, but in a good sense. Like, it's so heavy, straightforward, and it slaps. Even the songs like Everybody Breaks and Weapon X Hates You, all of those tracks go hard. There isn't a weak moment on this EP. If you enjoy hardcore music, you have to listen to this stuff. Hardcore, metalcore, whatever. Just go listen to Weapon X now. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed, give it a like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, links in the description. Write down in the comment section your top 10 EPs of 2024, or maybe like recommend me some great bands from nu metal, hardcore, and technical death metal genres. I'm going to do top 20 albums of 2024 soon, maybe next month. I am not sure because it's going to take more time than this video. And if you want, you can join me on my Patreon page so I can make Doom MIDI covers for you, music reviews. If you want me to review your favorite music album, you can join the Patreon second or the third tier, and I'm going to review whatever you want me to review. I'm going to take my time with it, because to review something you have to listen to it at least 5 to 10 times focused. So that's why those videos take such a long time, like this one. So yeah, that's all from me. See you next time. Bye!